Are we good on, are we good? Can we see the numbers on the screen?
Yep, all good.
Awesome. Okay, so before you start to plan out your challenge, it's vitally important that you know your numbers. And what we do is we need to reverse engineer the numbers. So we start with what the price of your offer is. So if you've already got your coaching program or your course, you know what you're going to sell, how much is it? Do you want to type, everyone who's on, do you want to type in the comments how much your course is or your offer? Or if you don't know what you're selling yet, just put a question mark in. Let's see what people are going to be selling on their challenge. Or if you don't know, just put a question mark, that's fine. So, 297, awesome. That's a really good price for selling on a challenge, that's brilliant. Okay, so if you've got a piece of paper and a pen handy, we're going to do some maths. Simple maths. You might want a calculator though, but they are pretty simple maths. Okay, so write down the price of your offer on your piece of paper. Now, conversion rates on challenges, they can differ from challenge to challenge. It all depends. It depends on a lot of things really, like what is your offer? How compelling is it to your target audience? But that being said, a first challenge, a good benchmark is between 2 and 5% conversions. Now, until you run your first challenge, you will not know what your numbers are going to be. But you don't want to run it and then you get, say you get a 2% conversion rate and you go, oh, well, that was rubbish. That is typical. Between 2 and 5% is a typical conversion rate of a challenge. Now, the first one we did, we got a 5% conversion. The second one we did a 25% conversion. I know a lady who consistently gets 10% conversions every time she runs a challenge. So it's really, really important that you know your numbers. So we're going to do maths on 3%. We'll go in the middle. Best to be on the side of cautious, isn't it? And then if you sell more, it's the super bonus. Right, so the next thing we want to do is work out the number of people we need in your challenge signed up on that list to be able to achieve the number of sales that you want at the end. So we've got to reverse engineer it. So let's keep the numbers nice and simple. Our offer we're selling at the end of our challenge, say it's $500. And we want to sell 10 of these $500 courses. So that would give us £5,000 worth of sales at the end of our challenge if we hit our 10. So if we want to hit our 10, we can reverse engineer the numbers to make sure we do hit our 10. So if we've got our conversion rate is 3%, how many people do we need in our group to achieve those 10 sales? So we take the 10 that we want to sell and we divide that by the 3%. That's 3.33. So get your number of sales that you want to sell, divide it by 3, then you should have a figure. Then we take that figure, so the 3.33, times it by 100, and that will give you the number of people that you need in your challenge. So that is the number of people that you need to get signed up for your challenge to achieve those 10 sales. And that's why right at the very beginning, we said about building that tribe inside your Facebook group, because it is all down to numbers. Everything is down to numbers. Sales is all about numbers. It doesn't matter what industry you're in or what you're doing. It is just a complete numbers game. It always has been and it always will be. So 333 people with a 3% conversion rate will give you £5,000 worth of sales. Now you might be thinking, well, those numbers are a bit low. You want more. Okay, so let's take another look again. Once you know your conversion rate, and this is where the numbers can get a bit more exciting. You still got your $500 offer, but look what happens when you've got a 10% conversion rate. Same 333 people signed up to your challenge, But with a 10% conversion rate, you've got 33 times the 500, you've got £16,500 worth of sales instead of that 5,000 with the 3% conversion rate. So as you can see, you need to know your numbers. You need to know how to reverse engineer your numbers, and then you're going to reach and achieve or even smash those income goals. But until you've done a challenge or maybe 2 challenges, you won't know what your conversion rate is. But as long as you've got 2% on the upfront, then you know you're going to be okay. I would say you need a minimum of 200 people in your challenge when you first start. But that being said, it's better to have a smaller amount of people who are in your niche and engaged than people who aren't. So the next piece of the puzzle is, how do you get people to show up live? It's really hard to get people to show up live. And yes, we bribe them with prizes, and it works like a treat. So what you do is you give a daily prize for people showing up. And now there's a special technique for giving away prizes to make sure that you don't just randomly give prizes away and it doesn't work. Again, think back to reciprocity. You've got to make sure you give them away in the right way at the right time, and it's the right prize. Now I do go full into prizes in my new program that I'm launching, which is all about obviously challenges. And you also give away a grand challenge prize at the end of the challenge. Now, what most people do for the grand prizes, they give them 1 free place on a course, on your course or your program. So if you're selling a course, you would give 1 free course away. If you were selling a coaching program, you would give 1 free place on the coaching program. Now, this incentivizes people to show up live every day, as long as you do it strategically. Now then, you might be thinking, I'm not sure I can run a challenge. It won't work for me. So I did a little bit of investigating just to show you that not just the big gurus running challenges. Now, it depends where in the world you are, if you've seen challenges on Facebook or not. Now, in the US, I know there's challenges. There's loads of people doing challenges. Here in the UK, there's not that many yet. They are starting to pop up, but there's not that many. And some people call them courses, or they might call them boot camps, because the challenge culture is not exploded yet. So I wanted to show you what I found, what types of challenges people are running, what they're about. So I did a bit of investigating and I found all of these challenges. These are what people are running on Facebook at the moment. What have we got? Systematic work all day challenge. We've got a golf challenge, designers marketing challenge, write a children's book challenge, how to unapologetically pray profits into your business challenge, born for this challenge, 7-day high-end offer design challenge. There's a lot of challenges going on. And then I saw these challenges pop up on my Facebook feed. Now, these are all ads. Now, I'm not saying that these are good ads for challenges, but what I'm showing is that challenges haven't blown up. They're still in their infancy, and these are just a few. Because I look at challenges all the time, obviously Facebook is sending me challenges in my news feed. So we've got a blog challenge. That's Pete Vargas I said earlier. He's got another challenge coming up. We've got course creation challenge, revenue challenge, business boost challenge. So now is the time to build out your challenge and be at the forefront of this marketing strategy. You've got all the big gurus doing it. A few people are jumping on it. Some are doing it better than others, but it is the best strategy to build your list, nurture your list, and sell to your list, all in just 7 days. And I think the pandemic has made challenges become more explosive because people are wanting to feel a community, and that is what you're doing with the challenge. You're building a community in your Facebook group.